Good morning. My name is Chef, and I'm very tired, but it's okay. So, schedule. Hang on. Literally the worst time to get a G chat. Oh man. All right, we're good. I've completely lost my train. My schedule's been weird lately, so it's hard to find time to do the weekly on Monday like I really wanted to. But so it goes. This weekly has no good effects. That's kind of neat. It is red planet awaits. The environment is harsh, and we have three negative effects. We start on a plane, so radiation is going to suck. -1 comfort of living globally means support is going to be an issue, and gain one less project proposed per turn. If this weekly looked easy, I was gonna try it on 28 again. This weekly does not look easy. I will play on 15. Thank you very much for asking. If I saw Utopian, I would take it in a heartbeat to get a Marcia as my first house. No? Alright, well, I'll be leaving then. I might want to take terraforming. I might want to take life. So you start with 10 science on life. We would need to get to 25 to build our first bacteria spreader. Yeah, maybe that's good enough. You also start with a lot more food, so we could do our second city faster. Methanogenium, please. Thank you. And then, what are our options? We've got Gustav, which is like nice robot synergy, but I gotta feel like extra food and maybe hitting our first water parameter early might be better. Maybe. Actually, no, I'm changing my mind. Uh, if comfort of living is bad, we're going to have to find alternate ways of supporting people. Like, houses might not be our primary form of support here, is basically what I'm trying to say. So I am going to take Gustav, because maybe we can just lean heavily into robot synergy. Yeah, it's about as bad as I thought. Maybe we can lean heavily into robot synergy, and that will save us, is what I'm trying to say. So we can do like house, 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 food, 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 generator, 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 and then like robot, 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 and science is going to have to go in a second city, I think. So it pains me, but I need the expansion tiles. I feel like I need the expansion tiles anyway. Thank you so much for giving it that much tritium. It really means a lot. Yes, I would like power before all else. You can come here. I would like... I'd really like science. Well, we could get science here. We could also get science here. Hang on. No, well, maybe, well... Just take the lab. Take the lab. Take the resources. Next turn, we probably explore that hint of silicates. And then just give me another thermo generator. Yeah, we're definitely going to have that many nitrates. Give me more trit. I will export... I'll export a little power to do it. We're doing pretty good on tritium thermo generators. And then get me up to a lab. And this will food find as well. Give me like a lab. No, I'm going to do a big science complex. Give me a triple lab configuration. And then I don't want either of these. I'm going back to innovating. Yes, robot hub. Next turn, I would like to explore that tritium. So I'll use exploration satellites to do it. I'll take another tritium thermo generator. I'll explore you. You will give me enough tritium to build another generator. And now, what's my plan? Because now feels like the point where we should start formulating a plan. We're at 20, approaching 21. I need to find titanium to build a robot hub so that I can expand here, and I can expand here and get a nitrates mine going. That's the big one. Also, just exploring that silicate would be nice too, I guess. 21, 22. If I innovate this turn, I never have to innovate again. I also gotta find titanium, really. So we should do something like this. Should have done that last turn so I could build it next turn, but I kind of forgot. See, like, here's the support that I think we're actually gonna want. Give me a household robot center. I would wait a turn to place it, I guess. Explore here. You have yourself a nitrate mine. We are costing ourselves a turn on this, which is a little unfortunate. And then I need support in a big way. Maybe. It's actually kind of early to take that. So we go robot, expand here, expand here. We go bacteria, expand here. Getting minor amounts of support. This actually probably needs to be a support exploration. Why don't you give me that? And then you can give me some of that. And then we're saving up for a second robot hub because we want to build a household robot dispatch center. This is probably the next city we expand to. Nitrates, tritium, and a natural site, and it's in a cave. So let's keep that in mind. And then we're also saving up nitrates for this tuber farm, which we're not going to be able to build for a while because we don't know what titanium is. I really just want to keep exploring support, honestly. I don't want to die. Titanium, okay. And then also a tuber farm. I don't really feel like I need to put one down now. I could put it down over here later. Yes. And then I'd really like this titanium, please, thank you. Now what do I want to do? I don't want to build a nitrate mine this early. I don't feel like I need it. I feel like I want to save up for a second robot hub and then build a robot dispatch center. When you found a new city, gain 2 support income. Not bad. 3 support per turn. Not bad. I really want to take mine resources, but I honestly think I need to take the support. Like we're in dire straits on the support front here. And then I guess I would take some extra food, even if I have no immediate plans for using it, and then just give me the support now. Because this next threshold it's not coming yet, but I need to be way ahead of it when it does finally show up. Next turn we can build a second robot. I would love 10 titanium right now. I would not love either of those right now. So second robot hub. And then next turn I can make a robot dispatch center. That should be 8 support? Yeah. That's what we're talking about. And then give me this tile. Expand to it. Import more titanium. Set a mine up. We can export 1 nitrate now instead. This is going to get us tritium, nitrates, and water. We really want to go there. In fact, we could do it this turn. What are we missing? Missing titanium. That's okay. We're fine with that. And then I could also set up farms here. So this is going to be -1 comfort of living for any house. Because it's going to be next to a mine. But it's going to be +2 for being next to a natural site. So it's still going to be net +1. We would go house, natural site, house. We could do farm, soil factory, farm. And that wouldn't be horrible. You could also do like lab, university lab. I think this is going to be a city that has a lot of 2-part synergies to it. So let's get started on those. You can go here. Next turn, we'll be able to start constructing some mines in that city. I would love a lab. I know I'm taking it over a science building, or a trade building, but I would just really like a lab so I can build 2, 3, 4 bacteria spreaders and start getting support going. You're going to come here for a nice +8 support. You're going to come here for an eventual university setup. You're going to get built. And then next turn, we'll be at 3. I could industrial lobby for 4 if I don't have a hint of titanium, but I do have a hint of titanium. And then I'd like to start doing that because we're getting low on power. I feel like I'm going to need it. So what tile's not spoken for right now? This tile's not spoken for, which means we could do a robot hub there. And then we can get this tritium, we can get this water. I would take a forest. I would take an oxygen factory. We don't make water yet, but we explore a lot of water. What would I really like actually right now? I'd like to, well, no, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I would like to start getting more titanium because I'd really like to get the rest of these mines up here up and running. So I guess that means exploring anything that's a hint of titanium. Power cost be darned. And then I would take another one of you. Set that mine up. We have no more hints of titanium, but I would also like water. Because if I could get an oxygen factory up, that would also be pretty nice. So you can go like there and there. I'm not actually going to build that greenhouse farm ever. I'll just do the tuber farm instead. Road for exploration seems kind of interesting. Public baths is kind of interesting. There's a lot of competition for water right now, but I do need good support buildings. I'm going to take that to speculate on. And then I'd really like this titanium, please. Puts us at 7. Next turn will be at 8. I don't think I need to go to 9. I'd like... What would I like? I'd like to start working towards a resident station. I know we don't have one in hand yet, but when it shows up, I'd like to be able to build it. You can come down here. We can't plant any forests yet, so we don't really need to save up for a plant spreader. I'd also... Would I be willing to take a -1 to support to get a silicate deposit? I think I might be. -1 is not that bad. Alright, that's pretty not good. I will take another lab. I will explore nitrates. I will build another lab. Now we just need a university to go here, but that's a silicate building, so we might be waiting a while. I'd also like to set up this tritium mine. And then what could you be? This could just be like a little thermo generator over here. There's nothing really stopping us from doing that. Here we're at 0. I'd like to get back to 8, please, because I'd like to mine these as well. Once we're at 3 tritium, we can start taking some serious space projects. Yes. Yes. And just give me some support. That will not be an interesting city, unless it's really good inside. It's good for support inside, but it doesn't really look good for that much else inside. Next turn I can build an oxygen factory. Actually, maybe that should all be terraforming crap back here. Get rid of those. I think I might put terraforming crap back there instead. I would like another house to go here. And it also gets me a tile expansion so that I can put this landing pad down. But it does keep me, well, it doesn't necessarily keep me from building an oxygen generator. I could explore water. Let me think about it. That's also pretty good. That's a nice little comfort of living bonus. I'd rather have the landing pad. It's just that much more important. So I am going to do that anyway. So that you can come here. So that I can... I don't want to import water, that seems crazy. I'll import power, just because we're constantly short on it. And then I would really like another robot hub probably to go to here and to go to here, although that tile might flood and we don't necessarily need it. So maybe I should just start saving up for another city. Start exploring out this way. That might be pretty good. There's our resonance station. Perfect. We're a long ways off of it, but there it is. We've at least seen it. And then get my terraforming started. A lava tube city with a geothermal next to it and nitrates next to it. It's a shame because I don't really need the nitrates, but I guess if we do have like 2 nitrate mines running, that's big nitrate production for eventual plant spreaders. I should just keep importing you actually, because I don't know where a large titanium mine is yet. Heck, I could do you. Decent, decent, decent. A little far, but decent. You might also be even better, depending on what you are. There's a lot we still need to explore here. Mustafa gives us extra prestige. Jan gives us power breathing and cheaper dikes and atmosphere production, but we're so short on planet tiles right now. Like, I have no planet tiles that I can spare for this. So I think I would rather just start working towards a couple stacks of Kill Your Darlings. Oh, I would love to take a road paver deep. Are you kidding me? That's going to go in whatever city we found next for sure. So the first place I want to look is here. That's going to be geothermal. This is going to be a nitrate mine. It's a gigantic nitrate mine. And then this is just an empty tile. Inside the city itself, you just have a bit of support, which isn't bad. But it's not exactly pulling me towards making a city there at the same time. Minus 18. We're hanging in there. And then what are you? You're nitrates and science. Kinda want to take a cultured meat lab. Strictly for the support bonus. And why put it there? Well, because if I get the soil factory, I'd rather replace a tuber farm. Basically. So this is not like the most exciting tile ever. That's really not the most exciting tile ever. I don't want to found a plains. Our comfort of living is just going to be too bad. I'm not wowed by this. So I guess the next place we start looking is here, here, and here. Arctic Care. Take a second. Pine Forest. Take another bacteria spreader for sure. I know it's competing with a comfort of living building there. I don't care. You're a plains that has a fertile soil, and that's it. That's not that interesting. There's a number of reasons I would not want to found that city. Stop exporting science. Give me a second export on tritium. I really want to get to that next bacteria spreader. I don't know where it goes, but we do have a road paver depot we can just plunk down anywhere. 20 titanium for a project is pretty steep when it's sitting next to a development center as well. 6, 4. I'll take 4. Alright, so here's a hard choice. We can do this in 10 turns. Versus, this is 2 science per turn, starting next turn. I think that makes it better, considering that we have Kill Your Darlings running up top. Plus, I would rather do a water project that uses tritium rather than titanium. Because we still don't have good titanium income. You're a canyon? That's not a place I can found a city. So our options are here, which has 1 fertile soil. Here, which has 2 science anomalies. And here, which has actual nothing. If we want to get access to all the resources down here. This would be a coastal city eventually. This floods at water level 1, which gets us a silicate mine. It's not that great. I don't really like any of the city founding options I have right now. What did you do? You're also like not really anything. Yeah, I really don't like a lot of the options that are available here. Do I want to do anything in my hand? No, I think next turn I just want to put a development center down like here. I'll skip the university. Terraforming observations. No. Yes. Yo, maybe. Well, I'm just so if we take reverse engineering, our support issues that we're going to have this game get a lot easier. If we take new scientific fields, we get +2 science right now, but we're already at +4 science, which makes me think that I might be willing to call my current science income good enough and take reverse engineering. And then I'd like to have orbital ring. I'd like to have both, actually. So let's put the development center down, and then I will take orbital ring. I will take another bacteria spreader. Am I saving water up for anything right now? I'm kind of saving it up for a new city, but I hate all the places where I'm eventually going to put a new city. So let's put you here for a nice little +6 support per turn. And then we're only at 10 power. Give me some of that for a bit. I want those trade routes immediately. I would really like to use prestige before Mustafa leaves, but I'd like something that's worth prestiging. So let's see if we can import life forms a couple times and find something that would be worth using the prestige bonus on. Donley Lab? No. I need the support. Thank you. 3 science, 4 power. Sure. 15 food, 2 water. That hurts, but sure. I don't want to let him sit there. Delivery drones isn't horrible, but I don't have a place to use it right now. Because we used a support building in our capital, and in Tritium Town, we only have 1 house, so it's really not going to be that good. And 23 silicates for 10 support per turn is also not good. So I think we kind of have to explore here. And then get a university, I would. Or get a research center, because we're getting so hammered on not seeing projects. Well, I could take both. I was just kidding about that. That crater's nothing. It's not good. I might be willing to found you if there's anything interesting behind you. I guess we'll see. And then you're going to come down here to give us more power. Alright, so saving up for a research center. It's probably going to go out here. Holy cow, Amanda's back from jury duty already. She's got the whole afternoon now. Oh, we never finished this whole configuration. Never mind, they're probably going to go over there. Let's see. -5, -5, -5. I'd really like to grab water to get ready for another city founding. And I hate all of these. Like, I really just don't like any of these, so let's turn them into science. And then with an exploration satellite, do I have any hints of science anywhere? Yeah, actually. Sure. Big hint of science. Okay. You can just come like there. That'll be fine. Maybe I should have taken even more science production now that I look at how many bacteria spreaders we're getting. So I think we have to take this, and then I want to see more projects. And then I think we have to take this. Yeah. Get started on ocean terraforming parameters. Because we've got this plant spreader ready to go, and we could plant in Sabia Minor as soon as we hit that threshold. So I'm still going to commit to finishing the trade routes, because the trade routes are going to make everything else behind it happen faster. But I'm much more excited about actually finishing that project. And then I'm also just like, I would really like a way to get at some titanium. But I don't want to take a suboptimal city to do it. This is all going to be flooded in late game. So I'm not going to worry about it that much. I guess I should explore here and here. Although now that I look at his timer, I need the exploration. I can't afford to do Inspirational Explorer. I need to do this like one time and hope we get something that's good prestige. Temperate Forest is okay. So next turn we're gonna Gene Mod for prestige on Temperate Forests. It'll be easy enough to plant. It's not like a huge prestige game breaker, but it'll be good enough for our purposes. And then with satellites, I want to hit these two. You're a Tritium asteroid? It's extremely unnecessary. Heat parameters increased. Beautiful news. I would love a bus station. I would love a spaceport. You are sandstones. Not the best thing that's ever happened, but not the worst. Let's get a bus station here so we can mitigate the unhappiness penalties we're getting. And then I want this silicates deposit, and I want an empty tile. And if I were to put a spaceport here, I'd get a free silicate mine, a free nitrate mine. That's plenty good enough for my purposes. So give me a little bit of that, and then obviously give me some imports on titanium. No, I don't care about that. I want to build bacteria. Well, we're a ways off bacteria spreaders. Just get it in there now. Gene mod, plants, temperate forest. Now it's worth 18 instead of 12. I feel okay about this. We are close to our next support threshold, which is a little scary. But we're doing good. Mariam, it's a little late for you. Although, Innovate is really good. Although, Explore and Study is also pretty good. I would much rather be exploring than not exploring to get science. So, give me Aisha. I want that, but I can't take that. Give me a soil factory. And give me support. We're at 40 nitrates, so if we build a soil factory, it'd be at 18. We're getting 1 per turn. It would be 12 turns before we get to a plant spreader. We're going to flood the planet faster than that. Yeah, we are. We're going to flood the planet faster than that. I think this is where our next city needs to go, by the way. Because I'm looking for where are we going to get... Well, no, maybe we shouldn't. Because I want tiles is the biggest thing. We've got these 4 buildings that are all going to want expansion tiles. And if we build a city here, this is really like the only spot we get to expand to unless we get a bus station. Tritium Town could go here and here if I see another robot hub. Long Unday Post is pretty much done. This is like the only tile you're really looking at. And then if we build a city here, we're like, yeah, but no, no, no. If we build a city here, we're like, no, no, yeah. We build a city here, we're like, yeah, no, yeah. But the city itself is very uninspiring. Here, we're like, yeah, no, yeah. And then we could just eat this tile. And then we've also got a lot of comfort of living, and it's like underground, so people are happy. I feel like a city here is our buffer against people getting mad, which is what draws me to founding a city here. And then obviously we're going to go here for maximum support. That's 8 support per turn from 1 building. This is pretty good. We also have our soil factory available finally, but we're not going to do that because we want to save for a plant spreader. I remember. So what do we need now? We need titanium to build a road paver depot like here, probably. And then we could also do another round of 3 tritium thermo generators in this little X configuration. Although, do I want to do a house there too? Eh, whatever. We'll work it out later. And then we want to start working on water. We want big water imports. There's the support increase. We knew it was coming. It's okay. We're ready for it. I want more exploration satellites. Like, anytime you give me an exploration satellite, I'm saying yes. Because I want to keep that exploration going. Okay, we don't quite have enough titanium for that. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's maybe look for like some hints of titanium. Like you. There, give me some of that. So in 2 turns we can build this plant spreader and we can actually plant forests, which is nice. 16, 20... In 4 turns we can build a second bacteria spreader, which will also be nice. This is really just for support, for nothing else. I just want that 20 support and 2 per turn for it being a new life form, and then we'll go back to methanogenium because I still think heat is the more important parameter. I'm not ready for animals yet. I kind of want this. I would be willing to throw out an exploration satellite project to do it. I don't want the rest of... Well... No, I'm so short on tiles. I can't afford to build that stuff. Give me you. You're a crater. Nothing interesting happens there. We could overwrite you for the purposes of getting a free empty tile. And I think rather than build a research center, I really want to get some of these bacteria spreaders down, just so we can really accelerate our terraforming. Because it is turn 33, and we have not incremented oxygen or atmosphere yet, which strikes me as being slow. You're no good. You don't actually do anything. So going to 50 ocean is not that important. Instead, I'd rather do that. Get another exploration satellite on the go so we can just get more resource income. And then I would love to take MarsNet. And I would take another spaceport. And then, as much as I want to explore, I should probably keep exploring because I'm trying to save up for bacteria spreaders. I remember. You come here. Plant your trees here. We could do a spa resort. I feel like we kind of need it. Our power is going to be okay when we set up our second little generator configuration. I know we're only getting +6 right now. We'll be okay. Don't worry. And then I do want to keep exploring because I want to have science for bacteria spreaders. Where are they going to come from? I don't know. We'll find a robot hub, probably. We'll find a house, probably. We'll figure it out and go like there. Get some of that going. You're a long ways off on titanium and power, but we'll think about it. And then where's the next good spot for a spaceport? I don't currently see one. Here, maybe? Yeah, actually, if I could get one more expansion tile in here, like if you could turn into a train station, you go here, set up another spaceport. It sucks that it doubles up on the silicate mine and the nitrate mine, but I really don't see like a better option. We don't have great spaceport spots. Here might be alright, we could get like 1 water out of it. Here would also be alright, but all these are going to flood eventually. I don't know. I don't love any of the spots that we have available right now to set up a rocket launch bed silo. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope that you know what words I want to use, because I don't, apparently. Alright, you come in here. I am committed to this idea of doing power generation through here, just so we have a little bit more. And then I would like you to explore once more. I'd actually like you to explore a hint of science, because that means we should be able to build it like immediately. And I think you're just gone. You're moving up here, so that I can do one of you. I'm going to do 1 more methanogenium, and then I'm switching to cyanophyta entirely, so that we can get oxygen and atmosphere on the go. Is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. I want that. Skyscraper, methane, cultured meat lab. I don't have space for this, so we can't take it. I don't have food for this, so I shouldn't take it. It kind of like leaves a cultured meat lab by default, but it's competing heavily for science right now, so we're probably just going to throw it out. Did I leave space for another lab? No. And like, maybe? But 4 science per turn might be good enough. What else would you take? I mean, like, really nothing, now that you mention it. Maybe we just get rid of all these. And then you come, like, here. Just so we have something to do, I suppose. Satellite me... What do I want? Titanium? Yeah, I want titanium to get that big nitrate mine. So satellite me here for titanium. Satellite me here for titanium. And then you're kind of running out of stuff to explore cheaply, and we blew all of our power on rocks, which, I don't know, like, seemed like a good idea at the time, but maybe it wasn't in hindsight. So give me an import life form instead. And then start working on Mars now. That'll give us a nice little bump to comfort of living. It's not going to change the world, but it is going to be nice. And I want to see 2 things. Neither of these things are it. I'll take a dock, I'll take a tritium thermal generator. What did I actually want to see? I want to see robot hubs, and I want to see research centers. I think we're... You know what? I'll make the call right now. How many of these do I have currently? Only 2? Yeah, but I don't know where to put a 3rd one. So both of you are gone, because I'm going to say that 2 bacteria spreaders is good enough. I got to get more research centers down, because I'm running into major issues trying to find the buildings that I actually want to construct. You got anything good here? No, you have 1 fertile soil. Who cares? I can't find the buildings that I want to make, which is a problem for me. Don't want any of these. So I'm going to get rid of the bacteria spreaders, and I'm going to throw all of my research into building research centers when I see them. Simple as that. And I'm going to explore to get science to do it, too. Seed Vault, it's a little interesting. Research Center, we literally just talked about you, so we'll be taking that. Second plant spreader, yeah, that seems pretty good. Rest of you, you can go. Give me this big mine, because I really want to start making more plant spreaders. And then let's start putting down some research centers. I need to increase my population. Okay, well, I would love to if you would give me the requisite buildings to do that. What are we looking for now? Nitrates, I guess? Yeah, just grab nitrates that you see. You any good? No. Like, really, no. There's nothing else around. You're good for tiles, and I guess that's basically it. You are pretty good for tiles, now that I look at you. But I need stuff to expand in order to have stuff that I can do with tiles in the first place. I don't want to trade anything right now. I just want to import life forms. Coral Reef is a good one. Only takes heat, and we're doing alright on heat. Some of my trade routes aren't assigned. I know. It's fine. I don't have anything to do with them. Take a bus station. Don't love anything else here. You're 1 expansion tile, but you cost 30 food. It's pretty excessive. You would be nice, but I have silicate issues right now. You would be nice, but I have silicate issues right now. You would be nice, I have tile issues. You would be nice, I don't know where I'm going to put you, and also I don't feel like I really need food right now. I just think you're all gone. And then we're going to give Tritium Town its own bus station. That's going to allow us to go here and recapture this landing pad. It's going to allow us to go here and set up a canyon view for extra comfort of living. Eventually it will allow us to go here and here as well, which eventually will be water tiles, but they're not water tiles right now. And then we're still saving up for this plant spreader, so I don't want to build the soil factory. I'm so tempted to actually just throw the soil factory out, because I don't know realistically when we're going to build it, but I don't think we need to go to drastic measures yet. If I could get another bus station for TU Colony, I could go here, 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 and here, with like a road paver depot or something. That strikes me as being pretty good. You know what? I actually don't want to do this. Oh, I can't undo it. Fine, I'll do it next turn. Boreal Rainforest might be good. And then before you leave, I'm going to use your resign turn to do at least one cold resistance, because why wouldn't you? Like, if you could just turn Coral Reef down to 1, that strikes me as being pretty good. Some traders are assigned, it's fine. Don't worry about it so much. So we've got Iokunle for breaching aquifers, and docks for free, and efficient ocean mines. I'm not all about that. I'm also not all about Arthur. Either way, I'm very happy using cold resistance on this turn. I'll take another animal spreader. I'm going to say I'm good enough on power that I really want to take a Cloud Seeder, because it might enable us to plant some truly busted forests later on. As good as I think Miner's Cottage is, I would rather just grab that now, because I don't see it that often, and it's a powerful building. And then I would like to Gene Mod Cold Resistance on a Coral Reef. So all we need is one heat parameter in a zone. It's so easy. It's extremely doable. You don't have anything for me. I should actually just be saving for Research Center instead of trying to find a place to put a Cultured Meat Lab. And then let's... Oh, right, I have to actually pick a leader. Free docks is kind of nice, but we're not that close to any kind of, like, water city yet. And we have the first dock, which we were thinking about using here, if we ever expand to it. So Iokunle doesn't look that great. I'm more interested in his actual skills and less interested in his specialization. So I guess, like, mine resources is just good all the time, because you can pick stuff that you're short on and then you can do it. And also the soil cleanup tour isn't that bad. When you're flush on power and behind on atmosphere, it's a pretty good one to have. So what I'd really like to do is found a city. I just wish that I had a place that was worth founding. And I really don't feel like I do right now. So we need to start exploring again, I think. I would love to take that. I would love to take that. You're too kind. Except we don't have robots anywhere right now. So actually, the only place it does something is in Longonde Post, and Longonde Post is fine. We could get to here, but we have to replace a building to do it. And I really don't want to replace any of these buildings. So you're just going to sit in my hand for a bit until you're good, I suppose. Because I can't find any buildings that produce robots. So it's tons of water. We could just breach all those aquifers. We could just breach all those aquifers. I mean, it's 3 aquifers. And one of them is gigantic. And then you have tiles. And then you do have tiles. Okay, you know what? I've talked myself into it. Why don't you come down here? Why don't you give me a cheap explorer just to get all that titanium? And then I really need expansion buildings. Put this down so we have a better chance of seeing them. I really need expansion buildings. Please, I'm begging for robot hubs. Oh my god, why? I'll take a shipwright, because technically it's an expansion building. I'll take a research center, because it might show us expansion buildings, but I'm not happy about either of those. Get this soil factory out of here. It's never going to happen. Get this cultured meat lab out of here, too. There, we're down to 10. You have any other cheap explorations that I can use to get atmosphere? Yeah. A volcano. Well, well, well. That would turn you into fertile soil, which would get us more nitrates or food. It's not that bad. And it increases terraforming parameters. Like, I know we don't have the tritium now, but as soon as we're done with the space project, we'll have the tritium. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for finally listening to what I needed. I think we just do this right out the gate. We go here, we go here, we go here, we go here. Both of these get breached. And then we put down a plant spreader. And then we spread a kelp forest. Yeah, that's fine. And then we might be able to spread animals somewhere. Well, you can actually check this. You don't need to guess. You can actually just like look with your eyes. Do you see anywhere that has oxygen parameter 1? Yes. Okay, we can spread animals. Just kidding, we don't have any animals we can spread. Oh no. Oh no, he's blundered. It's not that bad. We'll find an animal eventually, I'm sure. Probably. It'll be fine. And then we just need to cram expansion tiles into you. Like, I could almost just make a robot hub right now. Because then we can also go here, and we could also go here. We could also go here, we could get titanium! Hang on, I'm changing my mind. Could also go here to get support. We could leave that to you, Colony. We'll let them handle it. We'll take this gigantic aquifer. And this, I think we actually will turn into a water mine, because that'll put our water at 4 per turn, and then all this other stuff. Remember, we're on red path, so we get points from resource income combination. If we have 4 water per turn, that's going to be higher than like anything else we're doing. I cannot afford to do a soil cleanup tour. I can't afford to destroy 5 rocks for free, though. Probably do that next turn, too. You're done next turn. That's great news. I love that for us. Why don't you import some power while you're at it? Do we export like 1 science for 1 turn? Okay, more expansion tiles, please. You thought I was done? I'm not done. It's decent support. It's pretty late for it to show up, but it's also a really cheap project. And there's nothing else here that truly inspires me. Although, no, our oxygen's so far behind. Improve heat, improve atmosphere. Get that started. Give me more robots. Give me more projects to see. Give me bacteria spreading. Still can't do animals. Could grab this and this. I need to erupt this volcano first. Oh, I don't actually have to erupt the volcano. Just go there and there. I just don't want to build in any of those tiles. And then why don't you give me a soil tour? And now I want to find hints of tritium. I want to restart that volcano. So there's 4. There's a lot of it up here. There's another 2. I also want to save up power so I can build this mine. We're not doing the support route. We're doing the I want tritium route. Some trade routes aren't assigned. It doesn't like really change the math, but sure. Minus 45. I'm unafraid. I'm entering my final form. You can no longer stop me. I would love to take a combined living center. I would love to take an animal spreader. Set up a titanium mine. We're at 13. You can't reach any of those. You still can't spread animals. Spread bacteria instead, then. Kind of feel like I need more food production. We might take the agricultural spots that are uncovered by this volcano and turn both of them into egg complexes, rather than nitrate mines, because we're already at +5 nitrates. It's a bit overkill. Some traders are saying that's fine. I would like to see a space space project here. We have not seen a space project here, so what would I take instead? I'd take another research center. Actually, there's like 3 things I want here. I want to take Android Hub, I want to take Research Center, I want to take Road Paver Depot. You're basically an Android Hub with like less of the synergy, so I'll take you. How close am I to the next threshold of Kill Your Darlings? Very far away. I feel like when you have a scroll bar, you probably don't need any more projects. But we're really not configured to use a Gene Vault very well right now. We could be, though. Like, a Gene Vault in New Podgorica might actually be pretty good. So why don't you come here? You have plenty more things that you actually can reach. I'll enable you. I'm saving up power for you, so I'd really prefer to not explore this turn. Is there anywhere left I could earthworks? I mean, like, technically? No. No. Alright, so that's going to be a mostly wasted earthworks, but I did get rid of a rock for free, which saves us a bit of power. I would like, next turn, to mine this gigantic aquifer, and then I would like to explore here, here, and here, because these are all tiles that we can reach, given our train station, and we can decide to build a road paver depot or AI-guided road network based on what we find out there. Trade routes aren't assigned, that's fine. Okay, I would definitely like a second development center so I can take more projects. I would definitely like lifeform delivery. I would like a combined living center, but I think since we already have one, the development center is going to be more important. We explore here. We explore here. Functionally, they're both empty tiles. That's great news. You're a little interesting. You've got a silicates deposit and fertile soil. I can't help but think you're still just going to get overwritten, though. And then if I could explore here and it connects to this tile, I could put a spaceport here. I could export water for free. I could export another silicate for free. Like, hopefully you're a big mine and not just an average mine. Oh, we can do coral reefs. It's over for you now. Oh, we already have plants there. Let's wait on that for a little bit. That's the only place we can actually do plants at all. Okay, fair enough. Do I have another water mine? I do. Could get rid of you. That would only put you at 50, though. You still need more water from somewhere. Okay, let's wait on that whole plan. No, if you pick a single water plant, you could grow in a Tharsis. There we go. Okay. We figured it out. We worked the problem. Hello, welcome back. I'm guessing you were not selected today? Since you still have like your whole afternoon to hang out? What? No. She was selected. It's very unfortunate. But she gets the rest of this day off, at least. University's never getting built. You can go away. Trade routes aren't assigned? I can take care of that. And then I think we're good? I think we're good. So the plan from now until the end of this game, take spreader buildings, put them in Podgorica, and just go nuts on it. Animal tracking's probably too expensive. Thank you for the resub. Power, titanium... These are all expensive. I guess I'll just take animal tracking if I can't do any of them right now. Second train station seems great. More expansion tiles also seems great. You like how hot it is up here? I forgot to turn the fan on. I'm just melting. I have 4 too many projects. That's not great.
It's a vibe.
Once you go here, you go here. Really, I just want more places that I can grow plants to get the support bonus. So I think we'll go with that. And then I gotta find, like, a water spot. What's your problem? Your problem is that it's too cold. That's not super. But I'm not saving power up for anything, so I could just, like, explore new biomes. Go here. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? And I think I could also go for like a road paver depot here. What does it get us? Not a ton. That crater spot is like kind of interesting, but not super interesting. Doing pretty good. Just give me like a road paver depot here. I don't think I need to expand, or I don't think I need to found new cities at this point. I think we're good. And then I could do a spaceport here. And that gets us a water export for free. Which isn't the most inspiring thing you've ever seen, but it is free. And free is good. Where am I from? I'm from the east coast of the United States. I'm so tempted to get rid of this dock. This dock isn't going to do anything for us this game. Get out of here. Trade return assigned? That's fine. Seagrass or dolphins? Dolphins are high prestige. I will take them. And then I'd really like to get more trade routes, probably. Get more plant spreaders, probably. But I'd like to take more things here. How often do I stream? I stream at least twice a week, usually 3 times a week. But the schedule depends a lot on when I don't need to be doing work. So it's not the most regular schedule you've ever seen in your life. Why don't you go here? A crystal cave. Not interested. Although I could be interested. Hang on. I could just build a second road paver depot. Why not? Sure. And then if I got rid of this viewpoint tower and I built a spaceport on it, it would actually kind of go nuts on the trade routes. Or if I built a tower here, that would also be pretty good. Do I think my profile needs some upgrades? Nope. I like it the way it is. You can come down here, because Tew Colony's actually never going to expand to this sandstone. And also, I'd rather you have the expansion tiles, because you've got the gene vault. This seems fine. I still have one too many projects. Why don't you get out of here? I don't have a way to make you work. Jagrov is not really what I'm looking for right now, but Deja's also not really what I'm looking for right now. Like, Stellar Origins is fine. Certainly more fine than tourism is, because I've got all the planet locations already, and I'm probably not going to build that many space hotels because they cost titanium. Yeah, I'm talking myself into Jagrov here. Would love water. What I would love more than anything is to find a single science on the map, so that I can do that, so that I can build you, so that I can take 3 projects this turn. What 3 projects do I want to take? I don't know, I kind of hate all of them. It was more of like a principled decision than anything else. Could do that. And I guess you're like kind of power, so I could take you just for fun. But I'm not that interested in actually building you. Where am I going to put this thing? I don't know. All my available options are pretty bad. I need to increase my population here. I can't do that. I don't have enough food. I can't do it here either. I need to increase my population. I can't do it here either. Alright, so... change of plans. Pretty substantial change of plans. Get ready for this one. You're all going over here so that I can restart you. So that I can build 2 agricultural complexes so I can start getting food. And now I need water. Like a lot of water. That's probably good enough. So we're getting 4 water per turn, 16. It's a ways off, man. You're gonna have to explore some extra water tiles. Like a lot of extra water tiles. Do you have any hints of water here? You've got small hints of water. That might have to be good enough. A big hint of water. Too bad all of our exploration satellites are synchronized and go off at the exact same time. Minus 54. It's okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. I hate everything here. Do I want to take any of it? I don't think I want to take any of it. I'll look at 5 extra projects. I'll look at them. I'm not gonna promise anything. Like, you're cheap. A second gene vault. I wonder if these stack. A robot? Maybe? An eco home? Maybe? I'm kind of sold on those, actually. And let's see if it stacks. What's the worst that could happen? It doesn't? Oh, once per city. Okay, well, fair enough. We tried. You can go. You can come in here and just give us support. Kind of need to support Villing to go there. You can, despite not actually doing anything, you can come in here. And when we can spread animals, oh baby. Neither of you can be spread yet. What's your problem? Oxygen, probably? No, temperature. It's too cold in Borealis Minor. We gotta flood more parts of the planet. We're out of titanium. Okay, scale it back a little bit. And then import even more. Using... I don't want to trade any of this. Tritium, I guess? It really feels like we are on the razor's edge in terms of our economy in this game. Like, we're producing enough, but we're producing enough by, like, the barest of margins. Which, speaking of, that's just 3 free science. I'm good on animal spreaders. Like, I can't take any more of you because I can't do anything with you right now. 17. I could get you to 19, but I can't get you to 20. So it's going to happen in 2 turns no matter what. And then I would like to continue exploring for water so that I can make my agricultural whatchamacallit. That's a nice +3. We're at 11. Need to be at 26. So ways off. Can we do any cloud seeding? Interesting things? We could cloud seed in Noachus Minor. How about that? We'll do that, and then next time we have an animal spreader come up, it'll be interesting, or a plant spreader come up, it'll be interesting. It'll allow us to do interesting things. I don't really need any of this. Let me think about you for a while. I feel like I'm in the phase of the game where I really don't have to worry about taking buildings anymore. Like, I think the game just kind of runs itself at this point with what we've got in hand. But I'm not sure of that. That's 24 water. If I could explore one more small hint of water, we're actually done. Yeah, there it is. Okay. You go. You food. 6 per turn. Now we need to do it again. We'll be at 9 per turn. We do it again, we'll be at 12 per turn. That seems pretty good. Give me the gene vault. Give me plankton, because that's probably what we're going to have the bacteria spreaders do from now on. Next turn, we go to water level 2. That should enable some new plants. We need nitrates, and we need water. Like, we're getting 5 nitrates per turn. We still need nitrates, because we never got the discounted plant spreader leader. Why don't you come in here? I'm not going to be able to do that because I have to increase my population. I knew that already. Still a ways off is the only problem. I just feel like I need more food. Okay, never mind. I'll take an entertainment center. That's definitely one we were looking for. I will take... Cloud formation facility could be interesting for like getting us to plant specific things, and then turn the rest into support. Where did I want to put you? You were going to go here. I remember now. There's an extra +6. And then you need a train station after I build a house. Outdoor wheat farm, skyscraper, electron beam printer. I'm not really interested in any of these things, so I'll take the beam printer and then I will throw it out. I do like giant space mirrors, but we're actually about to hit heat threshold 3. So I don't really want to take it. I want to take another plant spreader, but it's for short on nitrates that I can't really afford to. A giant heater is actually just like a better giant space mirrors. So we do that for sure. And then I gotta just get stuff out of my hand before I think about what else is going on in there. Enable this. Go to flooding 2. Crystal cave. Set up a silicate mine. I'm so tempted to destroy this viewpoint tower and replace it with a spaceport. Man, you know what? I will do it. Frick them canyons. I'm gonna get trade routes instead. Because then we get an extra export, and we're not really doing anything with our silicates at the present moment anyway. So it seems like a sound decision to me. We can also stick this heliostat power plant up here to get a bit of extra power. And we're buying time for food to come in, so that we can build like combined living centers and all this other stuff, so we can start to get our support increased. There's 3 spreader actions available. Okay, well, let's go Plankton 1. Let's go Plankton 2. And then we have 3 animal spreaders available that we simply cannot use, but maybe when we hit temperature 3. Or when we hit oxygen 2, we could put dolphins in Arabia. When we could build a giant heater in Borealis Minor, and we could start doing them now. That would involve founding this city, expanding here and here, and building the heater here, probably. That seems like way too much work. I'll skip that for now. And then what's your problem? I can still research a project. I'm at 12. Just turn it into support. Building action to spread a life form is available. I know. Oh, I can spread clownfish. Hold on. That changes everything. There we go. How about that? And then you can still perform an action. How about that as well? Give me these nitrates. Get us closer to a plant spreader. I think we actually have it next turn based on that. Where am I going to put it, though? I don't know. You'll figure it out. Yeah, just give me more combined living centers. Give me one of these giant space mirrors. I know I just talked mad shit about it, but that was before I realized that if I space lasered Borealis Minor, I could get like a ton of food. Or a ton of heat. Is it good? It's good if you like making interesting decisions and if you like building resource engines. Like if you like constructing economics engine style board games, it's a really, really good game. I don't think it's as good as Against the Storm. So if you're like on a tight budget and you want to play a game that's all about generating and combining resources to beat a goal state, I would probably get Against the Storm before Terraformers, but it is a good game in its own right. It's just going up against a game that's like probably one of the 5 best games I've ever played. I don't want any of these. I do think I'm in the realm of I don't need any of these anymore. We're 26. We're almost out of tritium? That's bad. Let's do this. Let's do this. I don't understand right now. Hang on. I don't understand why my trade deficit's so weird. So we're 26. We're at 30. Next turn I can build a combined living center. It gives us 2 tiles of expansion. Let's set these up, and then we're good. I don't know what was fricked up about all that. Stuck between finding a new game that you've never heard about or getting Starfield. I've heard that Starfield is very good. The only argument that I can offer in the favor of a game that's like not Starfield is that Starfield is expensive. And most of the games that I play are very cheap. So you're going to come here to get rich soil number 3. You're also going to come here so that you can just be a plant spreader. I am going to plant something I ain't ever planted before. Get a temperate forest down. That's prestige. Get a coral reef down. That's prestige. Still can't do anything with the animal spreader. We gotta finish the space laser to laser Borealis Miner. That's gonna be the resolution to that problem. So let's get started on that. We're also at +4 support somehow, which is an insane number. We were at like -70 not that long ago. What am I going for next? Titanium. I'd like to build Android hubs if possible. Also, what's your problem? Why have we not grown plants here? We'll have to fix that. I'd really like a second egg complex, but we're a long ways off in terms of water. Yeah, the new AAA games always just get more and more expensive. It's kind of why I like just dinking around with random indie games. Because they're pretty reliable. They're pretty reliably 10 to 20 bucks, no matter what's going on with like the world's economy or whatever. Gives you a bit of stability in terms of what you can expect. I've hemmed myself in here completely, now that I look at it. I mean, you can take... No, you can't. Alright, you know what? That's fine. That's just to build extra buildings, is what we'll call that Android hub. Because we were gated on what we could actually put in there. Where it should really have gone is probably... You know what? I'm talking myself into it. Where it should have gone is Tritium Town. Come over here. Give me Android hub. And then you can go here. You can go here. You could even go here if you wanted, and we could build a dock. We don't have a dock, but next time we see a dock, we can take it. Set that up as a mine. And then you could be like a cloud formation facility, which would be kind of interesting. You'd be heat 3 in Arabia. I don't know that that enables any marine life, but it definitely enables land life. -63 per turn. I'm unafraid. This puts us at 70 of 90 water, so we'll take that. I also want these exploration satellites. We'll take that. And then you might be a useful support building eventually. You're not right now, but you could be. Also getting very close to winning. It's mostly down to spreading at this point, I think. Like, get some sharks involved. Get some more sharks involved. Do you have a support building? Like, technically? Good enough. We're actually not that close to winning now that I look at this even more. But we do have a lot of terraforming steps completing in like the next 5 turns, so maybe it'll be okay. Noxious Miner could kind of use a giant heater. And a cloud seeder. I don't think those things are going to happen. Let's just stay focused on our space projects. And you can still perform an action. Just keep going for water. Because we get points for support income, right? Yeah, we do. So one of the best ways for us to just kind of decide that we would like to be done with this is to finish our support income. I would take an animal spreader. I would maybe take a giant eater, speculatively, and then I would just bin the rest. I would like to grab that spot. I don't immediately have a way to get to that spot. I would need food. It happens next turn. I can wait a turn. We could get that spot too. And then we build this combined living center. We get both of these. I would be fine with that. I don't think there's anything else for us to do right now, though. I'm worried that our turns are not productive enough to get us out of here. But we'll see. Hospital, dew collector. No, that's not quite right. Expansion hub? No. Let's take another hospital. That's the last water project we need. So enable you. Shoot the space laser here. Increases our heat. Which should allow us to plant a bunch of different kinds of plants. Just overwrite that with something that's way more prestigious. Then come in here. Just put it anywhere. I need the tiles. You can go here, you can go here. It's going to be minus support. Oh no. What will you do? And then you're an animal spreader. I want more sharks. Sharks here. Okay. We've moved the needle significantly, but we do have 5 turns to try and win. So, most important, let's open up new zones that we don't currently know about, so that we can spread life there when our spreaders come back up. Then, give me water projects, so that we can hit terraforming threshold 3 for water. And none of the rest of this is going to matter. You might. All of our resources now have to go into these projects. Which means we're going to need to explore for tritium relatively soon, because we're going to run out at the rate we're trying to finish that project at. You're also support, I guess, technically. Where's a place I can put you that doesn't already have a support building? Can't build anything there. You already have a support building. +5, +2, +7, +1. It's going to be... The one I have there is better. Nowhere, actually. Okay, so we don't need a hospital. Tritium Town could do, like, somewhat nicely with a train station, I guess. Let's just overwrite this quick. It gets us some extra support from sandstones when we have the food to do that. Independence is kind of interesting to think about right now. Especially when Tezeton is, like, good for having support right now, but not for, like, support income. So give me Anastasia. Give me these terraforming parameters. Give me a plant spreader. That's really good. Bin all of this. Complete animal tracking, which we should have done a while ago for the support income, but it is what it is. Give up on your dream of rich soil. Do we have 2 more locations we could grow this? We have 1 more location for sure. Yeah, we'll find another one. Just put it there for now. We have dolphin availability now as well. It's gonna screw with sharks, though. Maybe if we explore in Sabia Major, we could put them there? No. There's no ocean location there. So we need to get to, like, here. Or, actually, why can't we put them in Amazonas? We can, yeah. What are you thinking? Easy. And then we also want to get, like, here. We need to explore. Not enough tread. We knew that was coming, so dial it back a bit. Turn this one back up in its place. We're going to be cutting it close. We've got 3 more turns to win the most. Like, we're going to win this game no matter what. But you get bonus points if you win before turn 65, and that's the one we're going to be cutting really close. We can't grow a 3rd palm tree. It might be worth holding, actually. Is there a place I can put a boreal rainforest? No, because that also relies on water. It might be worth just waiting on this one. So I need triple heat, double water. It's not going to happen. It could happen in Tantalus, actually. You increase heat by 1, so you take it to heat 2. And I can only do it once per climate zone. We can't do it in Tantalus. We can't do it in Arabia. The water's too bad. I can't do it in Borealis. Water's bad. We can't do it in Lower Sabia. Water's bad. Can't do it in Noches Major. It's too cold. We could replace the temperate forest here with 1 more heat. That's true. Get rid of this bacteria spreader. That's more prestige. Like, we lose prestige because we're replacing something that was already pretty good, but we get more in return. And elephants are colossal prestige. Next time an animal spreader comes up, we should be totally fine. It's just a lot of prestige in 1 animal. Turn you down by 1. Turn you up a bit. In the end, I don't think Anastasia's independence thing is going to matter that much. We'll explore Utopia next turn. When we get our satellites back, I'll take horses. I'm going to wait on that choice because I think there's a reasonable chance that we win this turn. I need 1 more water. That'll do it. Spread plants. You're 18, so that's pretty good. And then we want to build an animal spreader here, and we want to put elephants here, and that should be it. Yeah, that's it. All right, so extremely close, but a win is a win in my book anyway. That's not an easy weekly, but I think we played a really strong game, so I'm pleased with that. Rapid expansion, very well done. I'm gonna turn my fan on because I am dying up here right now.